Hey you guys, how are you doing? My name is Kathyjodiys. Thanks for clicking on my video. You guys, I had a doctor's appointment today, and I tried to do my voiceover in the car, and it didn't work. And I was like, don't never monetize that. And because I mean, it was just the doctor's appointment's like an hour and a half away, and I know y'all don't care. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. These are kind of small ones. Not my usual. But there is one kind of big one, and y'all tell me what you think. So, I love y'all. Thanks for being here. If you like the video, give me a big thumbs up. If not, give me a thumbs down. Who cares? And click that subscribe button. And I'm going to make a video. Subscribe, like, whatever. I don't even know. Just click something. But I'm going to do a video showing everybody how to subscribe on each TV, computer, phone, whatever it may be, because some people's having problems with it. And I'll try to do cards at the end, so there's a subscribe choice. Anyway, I love y'all, and let's get on with the video. Okay, y'all, right here, I got a 7.5 inch piece of cardboard that I cut out at 7.5 inches. And I'm going to take that fuzzy yarn from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to wrap and wrap and wrap and wrap and wrap. Now, I don't know how much of the ball or spool, I don't even know about yarn. I don't know how much of it I used, y'all, but I used just what I had left, and it wasn't a full one. But I do know I wrapped it 125 times, if that helps. And then I'm just going to, I don't know where I was going. I'm going to take it off my cardboard. I'm going to take a piece of jute twine, and I'm going to double knot it. What I do is match up the ends with one another, like where I stopped and where I started. I'll explain it better on the next one. But, yeah, just double knot it real good, and then we're going to take one of these nautical ropes from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to do the same thing, but what I'm going to do, is unwrap it, and I'm going to use 2 of them, and the other one I'm going to set aside, but you could use the other one anyway, because I didn't want it as big and full as having 3, I don't know, I don't know how my mind works, but I'm going to take some Scotch tape, and I'm going to tape all 4 ends up. And then after I get it all unwound, I'm going to take 2 ends and I'm going to tape them up together side by side. And then we're going to go back to our 7.5 inch cardboard, and we're going to wrap and wrap and wrap and wrap and wrap again. And when we come to the end, you should just cut off that extra piece. I don't know why I didn't, but I do in a minute when it makes no sense. But I go ahead and put another piece of Scotch tape around it. Just cut it off. But anyway, and then what I do is when I slide it off there, where it began and where it ended, those ends, I try to match them up, meet them up together as close as possible to where it's going to be up inside it. You're not going to be able to see it like hanging down there. See there, now I cut it off. But that I can double knot it, and it's up the top, and it's going to be hidden because I wanted it to be in the loops like that. You know what I mean? And not hanging down. I don't know. Look, I got jute twine in my mouth and everything. But I like triple knotted this one because I really wanted it to stay. But well, I'm crazy. I'm about to cut my circulation off. Y'all, my finger is killing me, but I had to unwrap it. It was all wrinkled like a raisin. Oh, not here. Anyway, I know. So, I flipped it inside out, and I'm going to take one of those little, the little tiny ones, Christmas bulbs from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to take that little metal piece off if I can. Then I'm going to take my big honking scissors, and I'm going to cut the little nubby off and take some hot glue. And what I do is take my thumb, and I hold it on that knot on the outside, so I could feel, like, try to get it as center as possible. Not my thumb, my finger, apparently. And then, yeah, stick it down in there. Right where, I could feel my finger touching, yeah. And then just turn it inside out after it dries. So, anyway, there we go. And then, that is a tree skirt from the Dollar Tree. I've taken so many of those and cut the trim off of them and used them for Santa Clauses and elves and gnomes and what have you. But, I'm just going to, yeah, you see what I'm doing. And I'm going to fold this end in. Now, it's going to be loose. The end in. End in. Yeah, I said that awful fast. But I'm going to make that's all, folks, a seam in it. And with hot glue, very slowly, apparently. And I'm going to fold it over on itself, but not before I cut it down to make it smaller because I thought it was too big. Now, here in a bit, you see, I didn't like it. It was too long. It looked stupid. It looked like a dunce cap, and I'm like, I can't handle this, so I end up cutting it down really short. But I'm going to make like 3 strands of hot glue there and, yeah, fold it over on it. See, and make sure it gets on that yarn real good because you don't want it coming apart. And no, this isn't a cute ice cream cone, but, you could do that. But for people who's foodies, Anyway, and make sure you don't get it on your jute twine. And then I'm just going to go up underneath the cap there and tap that down and hot glue it to the yarn. Yeah. And then I'm going to flip it over. You guys, I'm trying to slow down for y'all and leave more details in. And I normally do. It's just I go so fast you don't even realize it. And then when I go slow, I out-talk the video. For some of y'all don't like how slow I'm going, I'm apologizing. Because some people just actually want to see stuff. But anyway, so that came from the Dollar Tree. That is green and black, believe it or not, but I know it looks green and blue on film, huh? But I'm just going to fold that down and make a seam. I like folding it ahead of time so that way I'm just not randomly gluing it and getting it all crooked and wonky. And so anyway, yep, just do the same thing we did on the other side. And then, 3 times, and there you go. And then take a piece of jute twine, tie it around the top. I think this one's adorable. I like it better than the other one. And I think it's the beard. But I'm just going to cut off all the excess there. And remember, don't cut your jute twine because then you defeat your whole purpose. But anyway, and then hot glue up under it. Make sure it's all attached really well. And then there's where I cut that down. Just showing y'all that I reattached it, made a seam, da-da-da. Same rigmarole that I did before. So anyway, anyway, I got that big old fluffy yarn from Joann's. I've had that for a hot minute, y'all. I got it last year. And when I got a gift card, and I opened it up, and that's only a piece of it that unrolled there. I'm like, oh my, oh. But I'm going to wrap around the top of his hat. Now, there I made a little tiny mustache before I started. You don't have to do that because you can't tell anyway. And then I'm going to glue a 20 millimeter inch bead down. And because I want to cover up the holes in his nose. I mean, it would be okay if he had holes in his nose, that was normal holes in his nose, but like, not holes in the side of his nose. I mean, we got holes in our nose. Well, I just keep talking about holes in our nose. But anyway, they were meant to go up and down, not side to side. That's the way God made us, so we just got to accept it. You know what I mean? Otherwise, it would look normal if they were inside of our nose. But anyway, I'm going to hot glue that one down to the front right there and do the same thing. Take that big honking little yarn and wrap it around that. There you go. That would make an awesome blanket, y'all. I cannot crochet to save my life. I got told in an email that I was appreciated because I brought funny to crafting and said I've changed YouTube forever because now she sees a bunch of funny crafters. That's funny. That's sweet. Don't know if it's true, but I'll take it. Anyway, and I'm just going to hot glue that all the way around also. And then I'm going to I'm going to cut off the top part of his, yeah. And then take that yarn and you can't wrap that around and smash it down. I mean, it looked like a big giant snowball on top of his head. But anyway, I do cut it down, the excess, but then we will trim it down later. And then I just take leftover pieces and just start hot gluing it to the top of his hat. But anyway, yep, see, you can't even tell. And then I'm going to cut it down real low with my scissors. And it looks like a little pom-pom ball. See, there you go. See, I don't know. I think it looks like a clown instead of, I don't know. Y'all tell me. But see, I just trimmed that down there. And then I'm going to take like 5 little teeny tiny berries and stick it down in his little hat. And some little picks and stuff. Look, y'all, I keep tiny pieces. And this is why I put them in baggies. I don't throw any of it away. I do not. I'm crazy. But I have it and I don't have to buy more. But I'm going to glue a pine cone to his. And you guys can make so many of these and sell them like it's nothing. But it did take an entire... You could buy 2 nautical ropes and make 3 gnome ornaments with it. Yeah. Or yarn or anything. A mop, anything. But I just keep adding greenery. And then I'm going to put a knot in there. Jute twine. And that is it for those. And I think these are adorable. Y'all tell me what you think. I like the green one better, don't y'all? Look, I just took these pictures just a minute ago, and it's dark. I don't think I have all my lights on. I didn't. They're not all aiming that way. And sorry it's dark. But anyway, oh, aren't they cute? It's crafty crafters in time. Y'all ready for this? Look at these. Oh, my gosh. I made a picture, and I was like, oh, I don't want to put my picture on there now because look at hers. It's so cute, and I don't want her to think I stole it. But those little trees and that little, oh, my gosh, to die for. And, oh, no, Rhonda. Oh, I was just like, oh, girl, these are just too much. Love them. Love them. And Belinda, look at her little spoons. I like those little toboggans on it. I think those are just too cute. Just too much. And look, man, Kathy's been busy. She's got it all. Saved by grace, amen. Ain't that the truth? I like that. And she's got, no, it's Kathy Addington, her busted canvas. You did a good job. I like how yours is small. I cut mine way too big. And Sherry, oh, look how cute this stuff is. And she duplicated my little shelf and windmill outhouse. Look at that outhouse. Great job. I absolutely love these, you guys. Y'all are awesome. Okay, right here. Whew, no breath. I got that from the flea market this year. I got 4 of them for $1, seriously. And I'm just going to remove the sticker and pop that Merry Christmas thing off, but I'm not going to throw it away because I'm going to keep it, and I'm just going to send it down where that glue is to try to make it look nice. And I'm going to give it a coat of Rich Black by Folk Art, and then I'm going to give it 2 coats of Crystal by Waverly. And I'm going to take this ribbon right here, and I'm going to fold it in half and fold it in half, and then I'm going to cut a dovetail. Or cut it up at an angle, fold it towards me, cut up. That's how I do it. I still mess it up sometimes, though. And I got this. It's supposed to be Rebel and Transfer, y'all, from Temu. Look at them. But it's weird. It's like vinyl. It's weird. And but it's cool. It's like a sticker. But look, I didn't know what I was doing, trying to figure it out. I was like, how do I get this off here? What is it? What's going on? Because it had a thing around it. And I'm like, I don't even know. Let's stick it down and see what happens. Because I was going to stick it down and try to pull it up to see if that outer piece came off. And then when I started pulling, I was like, well, it has a film over top of it. And it is so cute. I mean, it was on there, y'all. Look how cute that is. I was like, oh. And then I'm going to take Beacon Fabric Tack Glue, and I'm going to glue my ribbon down here. And I kind of wish I'd put it a little bit lower, but I didn't. But I still think it's cute. And I used that because that pop of red, I wanted to bring it out of my little snowman. I think this is cute. And then I'm going to take super glue gel, and I'm going to glue that Merry Christmas on top of that red ribbon. Yeah. This cost me maybe 50 cents. Thank you, guys. It's so cute. I think it looked good with my mom's decor with her blue snowman. But anyway, I'm going to take Mod Podge, and I'm just going to dab down around him and on the sticker. And then I'm going to take some of my faux snow, and I'm just going to mash it down inside my Mod Podge. Yep. And then I'm going to take bits of Mod Podge, just make little dots all over my little board. And I'm going to put that snow down in it and just like push it down with my hands, like mash it down in there and make it look like snow coming down. Yeah, it's kind of big, snowflakes. Maybe it looks more like snowballs are falling. But, it's a snowman. So it's a fake world. We don't know. Anyway, so, yep, and just keep doing it. And smash and smash. And then my beads, I did paint in dusk and that crystal collar. Every other one. And then I just tacked them down with hot glue because I don't want them flailing about. But here it is, and I hope you all like it. I think that is just too cute. I do. I think my snowflakes, I don't know, maybe kind of look a little bit like the measles, and maybe I should. Yes, thank you, guys. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you, Shelley. Thank you, Linda, for Chalk Couture orders and joining. Whoop, whoop. Thank you all. Appreciate it. I really do. Okay, y'all, right here, I got these 2 giant canvases from the Michaels for $5 a piece. Well, not a piece. $5 for both of them because that little teeny tiny hole. And it didn't even go through the other side. I'm like, okay, I'll take it. But I'm going to take Aileen's Tacky Glue, and I put it all over half of it, and then I take a chippy brush and just brush it in. And I'm going to take this big old giant ribbon, and yes, you guys, that's what it is. It's giant ribbon, and why anybody needs ribbon that big is beyond me, but it was given to me, and of course, I'll take it. Yes, please, thank you. Look at that. Ugh. Y'all, don't do that. I never got that washed off. But then I'm just going to keep going. Look, I made an absolute mess with this stuff. And just keep brushing it on there until I get it all covered. And then I take my spatula here and I'm just going to mash it down. And then I'm going to take Mod Podge and dump it all over it and seal the entire thing in. Make sure you're getting the edge and the sides real well. I cut it too short, but of course I did. But anyway, and then I'm going to take this ribbon that I got from Sam's, you guys. I think it's just absolutely too cute. And I'm going to add this to the 30,000 giveaway box. And right here, you guys, I'm going to cover that with that ribbon, but I wish I would have used like Aleene's tacky glue because that Mod Podge like didn't want to hold it. I think it's because it's wired and it just kept wanting to twist up on the ends, and like I kind of struggled with it, and I kind of knew that would happen, but I did it anyway because I'm silly. So what I did was pull it really, really tight and then clamp it down until it dried. And then I did that to both sides, and after it dried, I'm going to take that ribbon that I got from Sam's, and I'm going to cover this side. Don't ask me why I use two different kinds. I had no idea. I mean, this is busy. It's got patterns galore. But I'm going to put some of that ribbon in the giveaway too. But I just hot glued it down. I was like, it's going to be so much easier just to do it that way because I did not want to struggle with it. But I'm going to take these little tiny gingerbread that I got from Walmart in their little tiny ornament section. You guys, you can get those little tiny ornaments at Hobby Lobby for cheaper than you can to Walmart ones right now. But I got those last year, and I just glued them to each corner. And then that fabric, I did not want to cover that fabric. Oh, that's the one Brenda got for me, and I love Tartan Plaid, but I kind of was going a different direction. I didn't know what to do, and now I don't have it anymore, and I'm like, oh, man. But anyway, y'all see what I'm doing. I'm just covering it with Mod Podge. And I used the Aleene's because I don't have fabric Mod Podge, and I don't know if it makes a difference, you guys. I've never had any problems using regular Mod Podge on fabric. But you can use paper, fabric, big giant ribbon, whatever you got. And then I'm going to take these 4 planks here I got from the Dollar Tree and just remove the tags from it. And I don't know why I left all that in, but I did. And I'm going to take Aleene's tacky glue, and I'm going to start gluing them inside the other canvas because I really want this thing to be stable. You guys, this thing is so heavy. But, yeah, I glue the first 2 in, and then I glue the bottom one in because I need to make sure I can fit that middle one in without having any issues. Because if you try to glue, I'm just telling you this in case you use these planks for N1 or paint stir sticks or anything, you're going to want to put the bottom one in before the middle one, both the bottoms. But right here, I dumped some of that hazelnut paint from Waverly in a little bowl, and I put a little teeny dab of water. Well, it wasn't enough. So what I ended up doing is painting that on and then taking a wet wipe and wiping it off. I'm like, no, this is stupid, not my goal, because I want to stain it. So I just dumped a bunch of water in it. Then all I had to do was paint it on. But I did wipe it off anyway because I wanted it to dry faster. But ain't that pretty? I like that. I'm like, I'm going to start using that for stain from now on. I still haven't ordered my other one that I love. But anyway, I got that from Amazon. After Dollar Tree came out with their square ones, I couldn't find any. I got me a pack off Amazon. I think it was $12.95 for 12 of them. And they're like an 1/8 thicker or something. I'm not sure, you guys. It's in my description box. But, yeah. And then I painted it with acrylic white paint, sorry. And then I'm going to take wood glue and hot glue and just these random paint stir sticks that I have left over because I'm a hoarder. Anyway, because I don't get rid of anything, and I really, really should. Okay. And I'm just going to keep glue. I didn't care what size or anything. I just glued them on there because they're the same height. But anyway, and I just keep doing it with glue, hot glue, and I glued the sticks together with it, and then I'm going to glue them to the board, and then I'm going to glue them here in my sign. And I like making big dots, like dot, 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 because it's thicker, and it doesn't dry as fast, and it gives me time to set it. And I thought, oh, that's pretty straight, and ended up being crooked anyway. But look at that wall decal from Temu, you guys. I'm a sucker for wall decals now. I get them, and I don't hardly get any rub-on transfers anymore because I just love them because you can get big ones for a good price that you don't, you know what I mean? Anyway, I didn't seal him in. I put him down, and I just rubbed it down, and I just thought that was just too adorable. But I'm going to take these lights I got from the Dollar Tree, and y'all hear me. Do as I say, not as I do. You do not need to drill a hole in this because I don't know what I was thinking. And I ran my lights up there. I literally don't know what I was thinking. I ran my lights up through it, and I'd used 2 packs, and I just put one direction and one the other. And I took, shipping tape and put it on them, and then I slid it up under it, and I taped them down, taped them all up underneath there. Because I didn't know if I could glue those or not. And then I taped them here and here and here, and I'm just going on about my business, just a happy little lark. I'm just happy. Things are working out, put my batteries in, and then I'm like, dude, what did you do? They could have very well stayed on the inside, no problem. Anyway, I set that outside for like 6 hours, and after it dried, I brought it in, and I cut off the excess there. It isn't as pretty as it is when you first put it on. That Mod Podge just makes it dark and ugly. But anyway, and then here, y'all, for one, I cut it way too deep up in there because I didn't know what I was doing. I stood there for 10 minutes before I cut it, and I'm like, well, let's do this thing. And then I cut it crooked as a dog's hind leg. I'm like, well, can't change it now because I don't have another great big giant canvas. So I just started rolling them, and clipping them. And I'm like, well, I guess this is it. And then I take Aileen's tacky glue and then hot glue. And hot glue I just put on the corners. And Aileen's I put everywhere else. And I'm going to flip that bad boy over. And I'm going to cover it up face to face. Bam! Like that. Yeah, this thing is so heavy. And then, that ribbon there that was left over that hung over, I was like, that'll help seal it and hold it together. So I just put hot glue up under it and I glue it to the other canvas. I know it's ugly. I know. I'm disappointed in myself too. I know it's all crooked and it looks bad. But it is what it is. Don't judge me. And then I'm going to take hot glue and go in the crack opposite of, that. Yeah. And so, and then this is fabric glue. This is Sherbonner makes it. It's hot glue, fabric glue, because where that Mod Podge and Mod Podge like sticking together, I didn't know if the hot glue itself just would hold it. So I was like, maybe, yeah. And I did have 2 of them that popped off, and I had to re-glue them because you have to hold them for like 3 days before they actually stick. But anyway, you might want to watch somebody else's video to learn to do this. I was asked to do this by subscribers. They wanted my take on it. And I don't know if I've already said that, but this is I don't know. I don't think I could do anything that anybody else, anybody. I mean, I've seen a lot of pretty ones, but I don't know, you guys. But here it is. I did it. So, that stuff, it makes me cringe. It just gives me goosebumps watching myself even with gloves on touching it. Gives me the twitches. Watch me twitch like a goofball. But, that's from the Dollar Tree. And I just stuck that down in there after I cut it in half. And then I'm going to take and tack this, baker's twine to this little tree. And I'm going to wrap it around it 4 times. The red and white one just, wrap it around. Well, maybe I'm just going to wrap it around it 4 times. Let's act like it didn't happen the other time. And just going to wrap it around it 4 times. And then, come on, Kathy Jo, get on with the show. Okay, and then I'm going to tack it down with hot glue. Sorry, you guys, my editing stinks. And then, I'm so thirsty. Those little teeny tiny gingerbread, aren't they so cute? Those came from Temu also. And I'm going to glue them to the top of my little trees there. And I got those little candy canes from the Hobby Lobby. I found them. I don't know how long I've had them. But I'm going to glue them to that baker's twine right there. They still have them. Yep. And then on the other tree, I did the same thing, except I'm going to hot glue little teeny tiny paper men on there. And then those little trees, I just took and made little shoestring bows. And I'm going to glue them like a 4th down on my little trees. See? That's it. Little tiny bows. And the reason I did not glue any of this stuff in, you guys, is, I don't know if I already said it, but maybe because I've had to do this twice, is I got to go in and untape all those lights and redo every bit of it to fix it so they're not hanging on the outside. But anyway, because I cut my canvas too big and I didn't realize it, I didn't think you'd see those holes originally, but you can. So I took those little snowflake stickers from the Dollar Tree and put them all on my thing. I covered up my holes and all that jazz. And I didn't use this as a hanger. I ended up using wired jute, and I stapled it like 5 times on each side and knotted it up real good because, y'all, this thing is heavy. And when I hung it up with that, it literally fell off the wall. That little thing could not hold it. But anyway, so here it is. Y'all tell me what you think. I don't know. I know that little gingerbread man is just to die for. He's cute as a Peter's button. And then, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I hate that it's so dark that my light wasn't over there. But sorry, y'all. But look, those 2 pieces right there look like they're about to fly away. I need to glue that. They come unglued. I just saw it. Okay, you guys, sorry. right here, I spilled a mess, so I didn't end up getting to do what I wanted to do. So I'm going to do something else, and I lost the footage to everything. But I cut down that scrapbook paper. I spilled all that watery hazelnut paint. Ruined my paper. But I cut down that scrapbook paper that I got from the Hobby Lobby. And I'm going to flip my sign upside down. And I'm going to try not to get any of that Mod Podge in the crack. And I'm going to glue my paper on. Well, maybe. Yep. And then I'm going to glue my paper. What am I doing, you guys? This is the worst ever. I am so sorry. If you're new here, I apologize. It's not always this bad. I mean, it's bad. I mess up a lot. But it's not this bad. And then, you hear me? Anyway, I'm going to do the same thing there. Like coat of Mod Podge. Try not to get it in the crack. Make sure it's completely covered and put my paper down. And then, after I get my paper down, I'm going to rub it down. And I'm going to flip it over. And I'm going to cut off the excess. Yes, sir, Bob. That's what we're doing. Oh, for Pete's sakes. Oh, I'm so sorry. And I'm sorry my big old bucket head was in the way, you guys. And I'm sorry this is going so slow. I don't know what the world. Maybe I didn't edit this at all. Oh, and then I'm going to take some skewers and we'll cut them down about the same length approximately. And I'm going to stick them in my holes because we're going to use this as a leaner. And this is just what I like to do when I do this. And I'm going to tie some jute twine to it. And going to wrap it around. Excuse me. Wrap it. And then I'm just going to hot glue it. Instead of trying to get all a bunch of big knots and stuff in it. And just hot glue it down real good. And it's going to stay. Trust me. That jute is sticking to itself. And to that skewer. And then I'm going to do the same thing the other side. Double knot it. Wrap. And hot glue it. And then I'm going to cut off the excess. And after that, I'm going to take my the rest of that jute there. And I'm going to hot glue it to the back of the sign. I do this so when you pack stuff away, you can just take those out and it will lay flat. Because I got tired of having like there we go. And then, there you go, take it out, lean it over, and you got it, and the next year it's still there. And then I'm just going to seal it with the coat of Mod Podge again, trying to keep it out of the cracks. And then I got that little sign from the Dollar Tree, from the Walmart for 98 cents. I thought that's cute. I got a good bit of them. I hang some of them on my tree, actually. But I'm going to take that super glue gel and put it all over it. And I'm going to glue it down to the middle. Look, trying to figure out how to get that thing and not get it on myself. You think I got it on myself? Of course I did. But then I'm just going to glue it down to the center there and push it down real good. And then I'm going to take, look, I got these for $1.25 from Kroger years ago. And I just like cutting the pieces off of them, having small pieces. But I'm going to hot glue them to the top of my sign there. And then I just add an extra piece here. Oh, I do a little shoestring bow, red shoestring bow. And, yeah, I thought, well, maybe one more piece to make it look better. And it does. And then that's it for that one, you guys. And I really like that. I think it's cute. I think it's vintagey looking and just adorable. Looking like got some crazy hair sticking out the side of it, don't it? I don't know. Maybe I need to lay that down. Anyway, y'all, right here, this one's easy. Don't blink. So I like to do this every year. Sometimes I paint the glass. Sometimes I don't. Look, there's me. And I'm just going to, like, take that Rich Black by Folk Art and just paint different parts of, like, the bottom there and, like, up under it right there. And then up the top rim and the handle. And then on the other one, I just painted, like, the bottom and you know what? I figured out what happened, y'all. When I was adding those pretties a little across the bottom of the screen, I think I accidentally bumped my thing and changed it. But anyway, y'all see there. And then I'm going to take this rubbing buff. It's metallic rubbing buff. I got it, look, from Amazon. I got 4 of them, 4 different colors. 2 gold, a silver, and a black for like $20. And that is not bad because that stuff is expensive, y'all. But I'm just going to put it around the top rim of my... And I'm not looking for perfection. I don't want it to be perfect. I just like doing this and have this stuff sitting around. I mean, yeah. I mean, that one I even changed up. I had gold like around the top of the bottom part. And, yeah. So, I changed it out. And then I'm like, those little candles fit down in there perfect. And then I do put a candle in that other one later. But I'm just going to take 2 pieces of greenery and wrap it around it like a little wreath down inside there. And I just put, you know, different put some down in the bottom of that with some pine cones and put berries in them and just. But like I said, I do put a candle on that one, a piece of white eucalyptus and little red berries in that one. I did put a little tiny pine cone in that one. And, yeah. And then, I take that little shiny red flower, and I do like just using clear glass, too, and setting pretty stuff in it. Much easier than that. There's with the lights on, I think. You can't even tell, but no, I think the lights are on there. I don't even know, y'all, but, you can't even see it. There's with the lights off. Y'all see? And anyway, I just like to set those around on shelves and have little lights lit up when it's dark, and I think it looks nice. Anyway, sorry, y'all. Right here, I got those from the Hobby Lobby. $1.99, 50% off. And I did paint it all colorful for paint it, spit everywhere. But then I ended up just painting it black. I got those acrylic paint markers at Walmart for $5, you guys. And, yeah. They seem to be pretty good. But right here, I'm going to take, I took a piece of jute and I made a lark's head knot and take black and red and white beads. And I put it on a piece of floor wire. That's how I bead my stuff. And run my beads down onto my jute. And this paper is a piece of paper I got from a paper pack last year at Joann's. And I'm just going to lay it down there and run my fingers around it. It's what I did to the other one that I lost the footage to, you know. And then I'm just going to put some Mod Podge down on it. I did trace it to know how far up to go with the Mod Podge, because I didn't want it like all over the board, because I like that little snowflake on it. This is from Miss Wanda Cruz. And anyway, and then I sand off around it to get off any excess paper and rub it down real good. And then just go ahead and seal it again with Mod Podge. It don't take it long to dry when it's that small, y'all. But make sure you seal it really well. I know I keep scratching and digging. And then I'm going to take this gingham ribbon and I'm going to hot glue it around the top part of my paper there. And just going to glue it on each side very slowly. Very slowly. Oh, no, this is killing me. I know it's killing y'all. And then I'm going to take super glue gel and I'm going to glue my little Christmas tree down. There we go, right there. Don't want to cover our snowflake. And then I'm going to take some greenery. There we go, little tiny pieces of greenery. Like I said, I save them all. And I'm going to hot glue it down on top of my little breadboard. I'm sorry, I think I said cutting board. And then I make a finger bow with that gingham ribbon also. And then I'm going to take and fold the ends together and cut them up at an angle and dovetail them. And then I'm going to hot glue it down. I made another one, but it was too big, so I had to make a smaller one. And then, what am I going to do? Oh, I'm going to take some jute twine, and I'm going to wrap it around my fingers 15 times, 3 fingers 15 times. And then I'm going to take another piece of jute, and I'm going to run it up in between it, but I'm not going to, like, knot. I do, like, tie it, like, off just to keep it where I need it. I don't even cut that loose from the roll. And then I'm going to take... and cut off the ends and make them like that. Yeah. And then, I was going to do something else, so that's why I did it like that. And then I cut off another piece of that ribbon, and I'm going to do that, and I'm going to fold it all together after no, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my, that, and I'm going to double knot it together, you guys. I'm a mess. Today has been crazy. And then, what am I doing? Oh, I'm going to double knot a piece of jute on my little, no, I'm not. I'm going to do that and cut that off. Oh, my gosh. Then I'm going to double knot the jute around my tassel. And I'm going to wrap it around. And normally I do like a loop knot. But I'm not going to because it's so small. I'm not going to have to worry about it. And it's not like going to beat a tassel. It's not going to go anywhere. But I'm just going to hot glue it around it. That's it. That's simple. And then cut off the excess. And then I'm going to cut it straight this time. Because apparently I didn't last time. And then I'm going to take a tumbling tower block. And I glue it on originally with super glue. And then I take hot glue. And I glue one on top of it. And lean it back so it will stand. And then that's it. I think that is adorable, you guys, just to have sitting around on the shelf. Or if you guys have a tiered tray, you can put it on. I need a tiered tray. I broke mine. But the beads are supposed to be sitting over to the side, not back over it. But here's everything, you guys. And yes, look, that's why it looks like it's got wings and it's flying away. It came unglued. I don't know what to do. I guess I could staple it. No, I can't do that. Oh, that thing is an epic failure. But I hope y'all enjoy the video. And the next one will be better. This has been like a crazy week. But I love my little ornaments there. And I just love you guys to pieces. And y'all just mean so much to me. And I really do hope you know it. I appreciate it. And appreciate everything you do. And I got a bunch of Perky Pro. Oh, that's blurry. Perky Brice. This is the worst video coming up soon, and some of y'all want to see some pictures of the girls and look at Jessie sleeping, but I love y'all. Bye.